think that the message here should be for the world. The President of the United States is not a game player, but don't play games.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
Adversaries remain on notice.
It involved more than 150 aircraft launching across the Western Hemisphere.
All right, next up, we're cutting live to visuals that are coming in. These are visuals to a protest which has erupted outside the Venezuelan embassy in Madrid. Venezuelan expats are protesting in Madrid. These are live visuals that we're showing you. Protests in Spain, in Madrid. And this is after the capture of the Venezuelan president and his wife taken away from a military compound in Venezuela after the attacks carried out in Venezuela by US forces. An operation which was planned for several months and was carried out in the dead of night. The US forces came in and captured the Venezuelan president. And we'll continue to bring those updates to you from Spain and other parts of the world where protests are taking place from Venezuelans not happy about what happened. Now, going forward, Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, they were captured by US forces in a large-scale military operation by the US, and they were flown out of Venezuela. This happened early on Saturday in the dead of night, a move that US President Donald Trump said that would lead to their prosecution in American courts.
Maduro and Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York, Jay Clayton, for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States and its citizens.
Hours later, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said the couple had already been indicted in the Southern District of New York on multiple criminal charges and will soon face the full wrath of American justice on American soil in American courts. Maduro's wife and son and other high-ranking members of the Venezuelan government, they are accused of participating in a long-running drug trafficking conspiracy. A new indictment from U.S. authorities accuses Venezuela's leaders of abusing their positions for more than 25 years to facilitate the trafficking of tons of cocaine into the U.S. The charges date back to as early as 1999, and they claim that Maduro, along with his co-defendants, formed alliances with international drug trafficking organizations. And that included Mexico's Sinaloa cartel, the Zetas, the Colombian narco-terrorist groups, and Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. This was to smuggle illicit drugs into the U.S. According to the indictment, Maduro allegedly sold Venezuelan diplomatic passports to known drug traffickers between 2006 and 2008 when he served as foreign minister. These passports, prosecutors say, allowed traffickers to move drug money under diplomatic cover, with Maduro also accused of helping facilitate the transportation of drug proceeds from Mexico to Venezuela on private planes. The charges further allege that Maduro and his associate, Tarek El-Aissami, collaborated for years to traffic cocaine seized by Venezuelan law enforcement. They are also accused of using state-sponsored gangs to protect their operations and of ordering kidnappings, beatings and murders of those who owed them money or interfered with their trafficking network. This new indictment adds to earlier charges made in March 2020 during the Trump administration, which included a $15 million bounty on Maduro's head and the designation of the Cartel de los Sols as a foreign terrorist organization. Right since then, the U.S. raised the bounty to $50 million for his capture. Additionally, the International Criminal Court has been investigating the Venezuelan government for alleged human rights violations, including torture, sexual violence, and arbitrary detentions.